Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Practically Kathy. My name is Kathy Wabonwa, and today we're going to talk about a very interesting topic. It is about a craze that is going on in the virtual world. A lot of people have been talking about it. Ano ba to? Totoo ba ito? Is this a scam? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we're going to talk about. Crowd One, and we have our guests from United States, my two buddies. We have Chester Medina, we'll be talking much about Crowd One. And of course, we have Andy Gaston, who will be convinced by Chester, hopefully, to join Crowd One. Hello, gentlemen. How are you there?
Hi, how are you? Thanks for having us.
Andy is coming from, are you in Chicago right now?
Chicago,
Yes. How is it in Chicago?
cold and snowy.
Whoa.
We wish you were in the Philippines right now.
I know, right? But it's also getting cold here. Yes. How about Chester? Where are you now, Chester?
I'm based in New York City.
So, a very interesting topic indeed. Crowd one, is this a scam or not? So we'll have Chester to talk much about it. Chester,
Yes.
okay. How did you hear about Crowd one?
Okay, I just wanted to give you a brief background. I've been
Mm-hmm,
looking for an alternative way of alternative income for during the pandemic, and
mm-hmm.
as everybody knew, I lost my job during the pandemic. I used to work for
Same
catering
here.
special events. Yes, so I used to work for catering special events, and because of the pandemic, our facility closed.
Mm-hmm,
Hence, there's no events happening.
mm-hmm,
Basically the whole New York City shut down because of the pandemic. So
mm-hmm,
people are looking for other alternative income, and I came across different platforms on how to make how to make a living. And then my
mm-hmm,
mom introduced me um, to this business,
mm-hmm,
and I just studied the business and at the same time made some research.
mm-hmm.
And so far, it has been good to me.
Okay. So here, you've been in this business for quite some time already?
I've been in the business for about 3 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
3 weeks, and I already earned money on my first 2 weeks.
Wow,
So
amazing.
that's a good thing. That's a good thing to
Mm-hmm,
know also because um, everybody knew that in any business there's a lot of
mm-hmm,
risk.
mm-hmm,
However, if if you exert all of your efforts in anything that you do, you'll be
mm-hmm.
rewarded as well.
Yeah, but I know that you being a very skeptical person when it comes to a lot of things, no? You don't
I'm
really,
very skeptical.
yeah, dwell
you
into,
you
you,
know me very well.
you just don't dwell into things that you think is not favorable. And I know that you have been opposing into getting into a lot of stuff. So what led into this is really interesting, right? But before you get into that, let
Yes.
me ask Andy first. Okay, have you heard about Crowd One, Andy?
I just heard it from Chester. Like
Mm-hmm,
Chester, very skeptical as well.
mm-hmm,
I'm the typical guy that boarded by people trying to recruit me here and there and join this, join that. So
mm-hmm,
good thing that Chester is a good friend of mine. I know him when I was living in New York. So at the
mm-hmm.
very least, I will be listening to him and what he has to say. But honestly, I am very skeptical. I don't believe in anybody, what anybody says. But Chester, I'm giving a little bit of a chance just because I've known him for a while.
Okay, so there's really a trust
Thank you.
factor that matters most in this kind of business, right?
That's what it is,
I
right?
know.
Mm-mm,
Not everybody's trustworthy. So I know Chester is. So
mm-hmm.
I'm
And having you in a financial background, so this is
mhm.
something that you can really look into, right? Because when it
Yeah,
comes to numbers, you're very good at it, and they say that it's really a very profitable and very promising business.
correct. I have a background in mortgage lending. So
Mm-hmm,
just when I do my job, I do have to analyze everything. I mean, that's what we do, right? So
mm-hmm,
we analyze the incomes, we analyze your credit report, we
mm-hmm,
analyze how you if you're going to give you hundreds and thousands of dollars
mm-hmm.
at home. So I guess I have that same mentality when Chester's telling me about Crowd One, and
Mm-hmm.
like I'm going to be analyzing everything he says. So I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, that is very good. All right. So we'll be analyzing what Crowd One is and what will it do for us. Okay, so Chester, tell us more about Crowd One.
Okay, so Crowd1 is a world's digital product distribution company. So what Crowd1 does is that it partnered with different companies with different digital products, and it let the product sold to its crowd. So
Okay.
just to give you a basic idea,
Mm-hmm.
for example, this is company A. The
Mm-hmm.
traditional marketing that we knew from the past. Just to give you a background, I'm a marketing graduate, and I took digital media marketing also here in the States. So I'm very familiar with different kind of marketing strategies. Now, with
Mm-hmm.
this type of marketing, with the traditional marketing, um, for example, company A, they would pay the broadcasting company, they would pay the newspapers just to get the product out there, so that all of these target consumers will be able to watch them. So who
Mm.
makes the money out of it? Who makes the money out of it?
Yeah.
In this type of the media basically.
Mm-mm.
So in this type of business, it's very different because Crowd One provides us the crowd, the membership. So what the company does is that the company will tap the Crowd One because Crowd One already has the members, and
Mm-hmm.
then the Crowd One will promote all of the products of this company to its
Mm-hmm.
members and their affiliates. So
Esther,
since Crowd One, since yeah,
what is
go
the
ahead.
product of Crowd One? Since you keep on mentioning the product, I try to figure out what the product of Crowd One is. What is the product?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a good question, Andy. Since we are in the digital age, the product that Crowd One is trying to I would say advertise to all of its consumers. These are all digital platforms. So
Mm.
now, as everybody, I mean, as we all knew, like everything is digital when
Yes.
it comes to let's say
Shopping.
if you want to travel,
Yeah.
you don't really have to go to the physical office of the travel agency. You just go online and book your flight, right? You don't really need the
Mm-hmm.
physical. You don't really need to be at the office just for you to be able to get a ticket. That's an example of a digital transaction. It's
So
all digital. It's all digital. And then if you know also, um, if you will go back in the days before Amazon became popular, everybody's very skeptical on the idea of Amazon. That, oh no,
Mm-hmm.
it's in the web space, whatever. You know, it's not gonna
It's also
happen.
the
That's
same thing
very
in China when they
yeah,
first
yeah.
introduced the Alibaba. So Jack Ma was
Alibaba.
Mm-hmm.
hammered with a lot of negative comments. But look at
Mhm.
him now. He's like one of the rich in the world.
Well, I think
And
people
even
are
credit card,
Hmm.
if something different and it's something new that's introduced to the market, it's always gonna, people will always criticize it just because they're not used to it.
Yes, that's so true.
With Apple and all these different companies that that brought in different ideas, the Ubers, the Airbnb,
It's true.
all these
Mm-hmm.
disruptors. So people weren't used to it yet
Mm-hmm.
at the time, but
Mm-hmm.
now it's part of life now, right?
That
So
is so true.
I understand that part.
Mm-mm. So going back, Chester, so you're leading us
going
into
back.
something.
Yes. So so as what I said earlier, Crowd One, it's the world's digital product distribution company.
Mm-hmm.
So what it does, um, it partnered with different companies to promote their digital products to its members.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
they
they're
have
skipping the
this
media now. They're skipping the media. They're just going directly to people.
exactly. Hence the reason
Mm.
why media are going after them because media is losing a lot of money.
How many members already,
Right
Chester?
now,
No?
if I'm not mistaken, they have about over 2 million and growing.
Okay. It's 2 million.
Hmm.
That's a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because
Okay.
the members of Crowd One are not limited.
Mm-hmm.
They have members all over the South America. They have in Europe. They
Mm-hmm.
have in Africa. They have in Caribbean. So anywhere in the world, as long as everyone has an access to the internet, because we are in the
Digital
internet
age.
technology, digital
Mm-hmm.
age, digital
Mm-hmm.
world.
Okay. Way to go. I think you're convincing Andy now to be part of it. So let's go.
Oh, serious. I mean, listen,
Furthermore.
I'm still getting my head wrapped around,
Mm-hmm.
we're trying to sell here, or how we're gonna move forward with
Mm-hmm.
making. So
Okay.
Chester, what is the top? I know there sounds like there's a lot of products everyone has. What would you say are the top maybe three products? It sounds like there's many, but what do you think are the ones that can really move forward or could have anybody really make good money with this company?
Yeah, the most appealing
Well,
one.
right. Well, the most appealing one for me are the
Mm-hmm.
online gaming platform.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the online gaming
So
platform.
millennial, huh?
It's so millennial because a lot of my friends in New York are gamers,
Mm-hmm.
and the the this kind of platform does not only appeal to the younger generation but also to the Gen X, Gen Y. As long as you have your cell phone, people get bored. Back in the days when we were kids, we were already introduced to Nintendo,
True.
Atari. It sounds very Jurassic, but
Hey, go back
we
in
we we
time
start.
pa. We have
Yes, yes.
the
Yeah,
Game and Watch pa, no Game and Watch.
Game and
Game and
Watch.
Watch. Exactly. We have Game and Watch. We have, and then after that, naging ano na siya, Nintendo, 'di ba? Sega,
Mm-mm.
PlayStation,
Yes,
'di ba? So
yes.
it has evolved from that particular type of gaming, and then now
Mhm.
we're in the digital age. Everything could be accessible in the internet, so you could
Mm-hmm.
actually play in the internet,
Mm-hmm.
'di ba?
Mm-mm.
So that appeals to me very much. That platform, which is the Mixers and online gaming. So that's one of their products. Second, the second product is the Life Trends. So the Life Trends, this is a US based company. And to tell you the truth, I found out that the CEO of Life Trends used to be the former head of Herbalife. So
Mhm.
the former CEO is already in this type of business. However, because of the digital age, I think people are aware that for you to be able to be successful in this age of technology, kailangan makasabay ka rin sa uso, 'di ba?
Yeah, true.
So
Mm-hmm.
kailangan makasabay ka sa uso. Kung lahat
Mhm.
nagsa-cellphone and kung lahat ngayon smartphone na and you still have an analog phone, mapag-iwanan ka ng panahon, 'di
That's
ba?
true.
So when you travel, this platform provides you the opportunity to book hotels
So that is
on different parts of
another,
the globe.
that is not, that's another product.
This is Life Trends. That's a product of Life Trends.
There's a
So
Mm-hmm.
web.
if you want, if you
Mhm.
want to book, hotel, for example, if you want to travel, use Life Trends. You could access different types of, different hotels across the globe, and it gives you a good amount of discount as long as you're a member of Crowd One.
So just like an Expedia or something, right?
Exactly, just
Mm-hmm.
like an Expedia. And then if
Mm-hmm.
you're a member of Crowd One, since you have an access to this one and you have a discount, you could be your own travel agency as well. So you could offer that to your friends.
So if I go there to the website, compared to say hotels.com or similar
It gives you 50% discount as a member. And then also, once you become a platinum member,
mhm.
you could actually get 90% discount as well.
Mm, okay.
So
So
so this is a great tool for someone who wanted to venture into a lifestyle business, because this one gives you a platform and gives you access to all different types of hotels with a good amount of discount. So you could offer that to your friends also, diba? And then make money out of it. And then the second, another another platform, or another digital product that they have, is the My Greet Hub. So Greet Hub, this is an educational company. So
mm,
it's a US based company also, and they have partnered with Crowd One. So for those people who want to take some online courses, or they wanted to get some, if they wanted to know more about certain things, basically it's like para siyang Coursera. It's like Coursera.com. You could
okay.
you could access different information according on your interests. So you could also take some
Coursera,
certifications, different.
how do you make money
Yeah,
on that?
Coursera is free. Coursera is free. With My Grit Hub, it gives you a lot of training modules as well. So if you wanted to learn about real estate, being a member of it, you could have an access to all of their um, e-learning products.
Mm,
So that's digital platform,
Okay.
MyGreeThub. And then the third one, well, this is not the favorite of everybody, but then these are the favorite of those people who likes to gamble. This is a FeelGo. So this is an online platform wherein you could play online casino. You could do online betting. So instead of going to the casino, let's say for example, the closest one here in New York is Atlantic City. Instead of going there in Atlantic City, then I could just go online and play casino through a FeelGo. And then
Okay.
they also have however, there's a lot of limitations for this one because there are some countries that don't allow gambling. They have specific rules. Let's say for example, I'm in the US.
You don't have
It would
access.
be difficult for me to access this casino because certain countries have certain regulations. Right now, this casino platform is only available in Europe, South Africa, I mean South America and Africa.
So
Okay.
if there's a
Yeah.
poker game in Europe right now, I could go in there and play, or somebody.
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm
If
not
if
a
you
big.
if you
I'm not
use
a big.
VPN, perhaps it's possible, right?
Is that how it works?
Most likely,
Because
most likely.
I'm I'm not a big gambler myself, but if I do know people that do, and they kind of can't, right? Because a lot of the casinos have closed for now because of COVID. So if somebody did want, really itching to have to be in a poker game or whatnot, could they go onto this platform and able to play it online?
Yes. Actually, Kathy has a very, very good point. You could
Mhm.
use a VPN, I believe. So in that way, they won't be able to see your IP
Country.
address,
Yes.
your country, where you're
Mhm.
from. So you could actually play the casino.
There's
But I'm
always
not
a
a gambler.
way. There's
There's
always a
always a way,
way.
but I'm not a gambler. That's why I don't really wanted to push this, especially for ethical reasons, because other friends of mine are very religious and they don't encourage their friends and family to
That is so
go gamble.
true. Yeah.
Yeah. However,
Mhm.
however, gambling is very profitable to many different countries, and most especially in the states. Remember, we have Las Vegas, we have casinos in Atlantic City, New Jersey. We also have Resorts World in New York. So people who doesn't want to go to Atlantic City or who doesn't want to go to Vegas, Las Vegas, we also have our own casino in New York. So, but then again, I don't really wanted to push casino for those people because of ethical reasons. So this is only good for those people who gamble. I myself doesn't gamble, so
So
I
basically, what
honestly won't.
you're telling us, Chester, that this is for all people, in all walks of life. Like you have the
In all walks of life.
travel, you have the
Hmm.
gambling side, you have the business side. So it's
Yeah,
actually
you have the
catering
online
to
gaming.
a lot of people of different ages,
Hmm.
for that matter
Hmm.
too.
Hmm.
So we're
Mhm.
talking about a huge market here.
Yeah, 18 and up for if you want to be a member of Mixter. So you're still considered
Mm-hmm.
as a teenager
Mm-hmm.
if you're 18 and up, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you could play online.
I don't play any. I stopped at Super Nintendo.
Considering you are in the IT world, Andy, right? Used to be.
I used to be, yeah, before mortgages. I was in IT.
Mhm.
I guess yes, life got in the way. Yeah, I was just too busy and didn't have time to play anymore. Although now it's just a nostalgia, right? Just
You
going
also
back.
evolved. You also evolved.
Once in a while, you miss playing, Super Mario Brothers or the Mike Tyson punch
I
games.
think that's the only game that I know how to play, Super Mario, and that's about it. And I also stopped.
Yeah, a client gave me a Super Nintendo Minis just for the nostalgia. Just so I don't have to keep on working and just have to keep on, just play and just relax.
Whenever I see Andy, I'm always what do you call this one? I always see him as the money man. The money man.
Hmm.
And speaking of which, Chester, how much is the
To me,
investment
to me
for
that's
the
Chester and you.
Oh,
yes.
but before I forget that,
Mhm,
with Mixter, they have
mhm,
partnered with Emerge Gaming. Emerge Gaming is a gaming company who
mhm,
develop. I mean, this is a company that develops all of these games, all of these
mhm,
platform, available to Mixters, and this is based in Australia. So if you make a research out of it, nasa Australian stock market, si Emerge Gaming, and then they
mhm.
partnered with Mixter to promote their online gaming platform, which is readily available in Mixter. Mixer. Right now, they have about 400 games. And just to give you also a trivia, before when Emerge Gaming started their business, they're also in the Australian stock market. During that time when they established their business for about 4 years, guess how many players they have
How many?
with their online platform, with their online gaming? They have about 35,600 players in a span of 4 years. And then the moment they joined or they tapped Crowd One
Mhm.
to promote their online gaming, within 5 days from October 15th to October 20th, once they did a partnership with Crowd One, guess how many members they have now?
How many?
They
How
have
many?
about 3 million. They have about 3 million players.
Wow,
So from
that's
35,600,
huge.
as soon as they partnered with Crowd One, because Crowd One already have a huge network, it
Mhm.
increased from 35,600 to about 3 million players. So
Wow.
that means a lot of people, a lot of the millennials, even
Mhm.
our generation, are into online gaming right now because this is a billion-dollar industry.
Yes.
And they partnered with Crowd One. Um, so in that way, they'll be able to reach a lot of consumers who wanted to
Yes.
play. Diba?
Okay. So, okay, how much is the investment then?
Well, the
Just a
investment,
tester.
that's a good question. The investment, they have different packages.
Mhm.
Um, they have you could start for a white package, which is 99 euro, and they have black and then platinum. But I advise the people to get the white package because they're starting pa. So they're starting. So it's much better for you to start muna sa pinaka affordable package. So in that way, you'll be able to experience what Crowd One is all about. And from there, once you earn your money, then you could upgrade into black or titanium. So far, I recommend people to avail the 99 euro, which is the white package.
Around.
$125 exactly. And then
Mhm.
also, what's exciting pa, um, they're going to launch the Mixter Premium games. So these are the games, the PS4, the console games and everything, Xbox. Hindi ka na kailangan bumili um, ng mga games na yon. Those could be readily available when you access the Mixer Premium games. So you don't really have to buy the PS4 just for you to play. Everything will be available online as well.
Well, these
Lahat mga
companies
games na
hate
nakita mo sa
them
PS4.
because everything is just
Diba?
accessible in one platform.
Yes,
Exactly.
you don't need the machine to play anymore. Just everything's on.
Yeah. And
Or in
then
your
ang
phone, right?
plan din, huh?
You can play on
Yeah,
your
and
phone.
then you could access that on your phone as well. Tapos also, um, with um, with the Afilgo, they're also launching an Epic One Lotto. With a platform, with a Philgo platform, you could be your own Lotto outlet. That means you have an access to Epic Lotto, and then you could sell some Lotto to your friends also. And then you know what's good also with Epic Lotto? If you win, then I win also. Kasi bumili ka sa akin ng Epic Lotto.
Parang ka naging convenience store, parang ka naging gas station na nagbibenta ng loto. Mm.
And you know what's more exciting as well? Dito ako mas excite eh. Kasi I'm not an online gamer. I am not a gambler. Pero this one, I love movies. They're putting together another platform for, guess what? Movie streaming. So they're going to have their own Netflix.
I think they're going to destroy a lot of industries because of that.
Yeah.
That's why. So I think that is the reason why it is like
Yeah.
hyped up to be a scam. What do you think?
Can I tell you something also? Even back in the days, remember, people are very skeptical about Bitcoin. And guess how much is the Bitcoin right now?
I know.
What's the current price of Bitcoin? Back in the days, they were like, "Oh, that's a fake money. Don't invest in Bitcoin because they're gonna rob you. They're gonna steal all of your money." And yet, after so many years, what's the price of the Bitcoin right now? Last week, it hit $40,000 per one Bitcoin.
Are we going to
Oh,
earn?
you're being compensated. That's the best question of the
Yes.
night.
Yes.
Okay. Since since the company is based in Europe, you're being paid in euro. So if you buy a package, you buy in euro. Pero because we're in the States, we buy the package in dollars, and then they convert that into euro. So you make money, every time you make money or you earn money from Crowd One, everything is in euro. But you could also get paid in cryptocurrency. Pero because since it's based in Spain, this is paid in euro. You're being paid in euro. And then how do you make money out of it? The same thing then. All you need to do is to invite people, get affiliates for affiliates to do the business. Diba? You have to invest also. So in that way, you'll be able to have an access to all of their digital platforms, and all you do is to promote. So all you do is
Okay.
to promote the Mixter, this platform. You have a specialized link, and then you post that in your social media accounts, Facebook, or you send that to your friends, and then that would give them access to your account to subscribe, because this is how the company makes money, through subscription. So people subscribe. Let's say, for example, they wanted to do the online gaming, they wanted to join the Mixer account. If they wanted to have unlimited access to 400 games, 400 plus games. It's the same thing with Netflix, diba? If you wanted to watch a lot of movies in Netflix, you have to pay for the subscription. That's how the company make money. So they partnered with Mixer to promote their products, and then all of the members of Crowd One and their affiliates and their friends, you just promote it to them, and then when they subscribe, the company would generate money, and then this company, once they get money, they split the profit of the money that they earned from that business, from that, let's say, so for example, with regards to Mixer, they would earn money out of it, and then they split the profit accordingly. So the company gets 40%, and then they give back the 60% to Crowd One. And then what does Crowd One do? Crowd One gives the money back to its members or affiliates. So so in that way, it's a win-win for everyone. So you subscribe, and then the company makes profit, they split the profit, they give it back to the Crowd One members. You don't have to be you don't have to be a gambler or an online gamer, or um, or a seller of the lotto to have an access to this. All you have to do is to become an affiliate, a member of Crowd One, and then invite few of your friends. There's FOL, or fear of loss. So the fear of loss is a type of challenge wherein we are given 14 days to invite an affiliate to do the business. So if you get 4 affiliates within 14 days, you're being rewarded with 99
Which
euros.
you need to get
You're
14.
being rewarded four. You only need four. You only need four. And then before 14 days, once you completed the challenge, a fear of loss challenge, you get your 99 euros back, or in dollars, you get 125. And then every Wednesday, they give out points also, which you need to claim. So that points are convertible also into money once you accumulate a certain number of points. So my mom, who's been into this business, she already made money. It's not a lot because she's starting, but then she already made money. On my 14th day, I was able to make money as well. But I was really surprised because my mom's friend, her her coaches,
Mhm.
they started with Crowd One in 2019, and in his first year, he I, I I mean, this is too good to be true. But then when he really focused um and then concentrated in doing this business, you know how much he made within a year?
Much.
every every week, every week,
How much?
$1,000 every week. And then after that, from $1,000 every week, he started making $1,000 a day. I find it too good to be true. But then,
Wow,
since we are
hello.
since we are in the digital age, it's possible because you have a wide reach of network and clients all over the globe.
I think Andy being the number guy, I think it's very much convinced now.
It looks good. I'm not gonna lie. It
Yeah.
looks very interesting. It's that I could probably put a lot of effort and time into it and make that money.
Yeah, because Kat, remember, if I mean, there's always a risk. I wanted to tell you this also. In any business, there's always a risk. But then, if you don't risk, how would you know? The success rate depends on the person who will be doing this business. Because if you would put your heart and mind into it, then you know the potential and the when it comes to money and the opportunity is limitless. Because now we're in the digital world. Because we could have customers in we could have an affiliate in not only in Hong Kong, but we could have in China, we could have in South America, in Colombia, Brazil, Ecuador. You have friends. I have friends in Germany. I could introduce this to my friends in Germany. So the enormous amount of opportunity is limitless, I would say. That's why I'm very excited about Crowd One.
Okay, I have a question for Andy. So, Andy, are you going to shell out money for this one?
It looks like it's very promising. It's something that Cheshire is right. If it's all about risk. So if you're not gonna be putting in the money and joining, you have 0% chance to make the money that others already have. So I just want to get a chance to do the same thing that Chester has.
Wow. All right. Amazing.
I'm definitely going to be investing money on Crowd One.
Wow. Hearing it
Uh,
from Andy.
but I just wanted to give you a disclosure. This is not an investment company. We are not trading stocks. We're not selling shares of profit. This is a type of business. But then what we sell here are digital platforms.
Uh, Having said all of this, so the reason why this platform has become very controversial because of several issues. So if we're just going to have an open mind, perhaps it will allow us to explore things, and perhaps
Hmm.
it will also give us more opportunities. And this business looks very promising, very profitable, very enticing for a lot of people. So what we're going to say is that it's the decision of everyone there. If they would like to venture into business, this is one of the great opportunities. But of course, they will have to really study closely if they're going to dwell into these things, right? So it's if it is a scam for them, then it's basically their opinion. But for a lot of people, they've been earning from it. So congratulations to those who are earning huge. So for us, well, thank you very much because I've been talking to a lot of open-minded people like you guys, and it's also giving me another trail of thought. So for everybody else who are out there, just my take on this one is to study this kind of business, and if you think that it will work for you, then just go ahead. Perhaps we'll see ourselves very successful one day in this digital age, in this digital business. Okay, and that's about it. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Chester. Thank you,
Thank you,
Andy.
Kathy.